dragons. Hi everyone, my name is Brittany from Brittany Loves Reading, and today I have a book haul for you. It has been a couple of months since I've done a book haul, and in that time I've gained about 9 new books. So they've been stacked over there waiting for me to haul them, and I'm ready to just get them on my shelves. I was kind of waiting to get a larger haul, but I want to put them away. I want to put the books away, and the stack has been over there for ages. So we're just going to haul these books and get it done. So let's jump in and see which books I have bought in the last month to month and a half. I picked up Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. This is the second book in the Ninth House series, or the Alex Stern series, and it follows, obviously, Alex Stern. I read the first book last month, and this month, Hellbent is on my TBR, so I needed a copy of this ASAP because I loved Ninth House so much, and I need these on my shelves. So now I have Hellbent. The series, like I said, the first book is Ninth House, and it follows Alex, or Galaxy Stern. Alex is part of a secret society that helps police all the secret societies at Yale. There are, I think, 9 secret societies at Yale, and each of them use a specific kind of magic to basically gain power in society. The Ninth House needs to make sure that they stick to the rules and that nothing horrific happens. Obviously, it wouldn't be much of a book if things weren't happening, so a lot happens in Ninth House. I gave it 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. It ended on a cliffhanger, and I knew that this month I needed to read Hellbent. Hellbent was necessary. So here it is. I had to purchase it just so I could read it this month, and it's a book that I picked up. Also, look at how gorgeous these end pages are. Like, I'm in love with the end pages on this book. I think this is the first book that I've ever gone with pretty end pages. It's not that common here in Canada. So I'm very excited about that. This next book I actually purchased while on sprints. I had meant to buy it a sprint that I was doing earlier in the week and had forgotten at the end of sprints. So when I was on the next day, everyone reminded me and got me to purchase this. So it has arrived. This book has been doing the rounds on BookTube. It only recently got released, and everyone is reading it and hauling it. And I had the FOMO, so I had to get it. And that is The Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarrow. This book I know very little about. I've only been seeing it around. It only recently just came out. What got me was that a few people that I really do trust their opinions in the fantasy world have loved this book. Absolutely loved it. Also, it's dragons, and I'm pretty much down for anything dragons. This is a fantasy romance that has dragons. That is all I know about this book. I'd love to give you a bigger synopsis, but I don't know. I know nothing. It is a fantasy romance with dragons, and everyone seems to love it here on BookTube. The other selling factor for me picking this up was that Amazon had the pretty sprayed edge edition. And I really never find sprayed edges here in Canada. It just doesn't happen. So when I found out this was the normal Amazon edition, I had to buy it. That's all I have to explain this. I have nothing else to explain this other than FOMO, dragons, pretty sprayed edges. When I went to the bookstore the other day, I kind of just went to look around, which we all know that doesn't actually happen. You have to leave with a book. And the book that I left with was Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Had my eye on this romance for a little while, basically since it came out. It is a hockey romance between Anastasia and Nate. Anastasia has been wanting to be on the U.S. Olympic figure skating team basically her whole life and has been working towards that. And her dreams are starting to come true. She just got a place on the University of California's figure skating team, which will help move her in that direction. However, the head of the men's hockey team at their university definitely does not get along with Anastasia, and they butt heads. But something happens to Anastasia's skating partner, and she may have to look at the cute hockey captain for some help. Like I said, this is a hockey romance, and I cannot wait to get to this probably over the winter, but you never know, I might pick it up before then. I've been slowly picking up books for my romance collection because I'm now in my romance era and want romance books on my shelves. So I picked up Pride and Premeditation. This follows a law student, Lizzie Bennett, and her rival in a case called Mr. Darcy. And they are fighting on either side of a murder case. But at some point, Lizzie sparks feelings for Darcy, and will these hurt her career moving forward, or will they even potentially get her killed? This is kind of a mix between a cozy mystery and a romance, and obviously it is a retelling of Pride and Prejudice. Very excited to read this. I love Pride and Prejudice, and the cover is really just gorgeous. So I'm so glad to add this to my shelves. The next book I got was Last Chance Books by Kelsey Rodkey. This is a book about books. It is also a romance, two things that I absolutely love. This follows Madison. Madison is coming home from college to work at her family's bookstore. She's always planned on running her family's bookstore, and it has been in their family for generations. However, now a huge chain bookstore is moving in down the street, and Madeline is very scared that they are going to put her family's business out of business. Jasper works at the new chain store and is determined that it is successful, and these two go to war. In my mind, this gives me some You've Got Mail vibes. I don't think it has the online dating aspect, but between the, big chain store and the little family run store, that's the vibes I'm getting from this. And I'm very happy to add this to my shelves. There is a couple books that I had to pick up for upcoming book clubs, and the next two fall into that category. The first one being The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This book I know follows Avery. Avery is living her life when all of a sudden Tobias Hawthorne dies and basically leaves Avery his entire inheritance. Why? I'm not really sure. He's disinherited his grandsons and has left everything to Avery, but there is some sort of competition in order for Avery to win this inheritance. This is a future B&K book club book. I forget what month it's for. If I knew, I would tell you, but I can't think of what month it is. But it's an upcoming B&K book club book for the year, and I did not have it on my shelves yet. So here it is. The other book I needed to pick up for book club was actually this month, May's B&K book club book. I did not own it yet, and that is The Atlas Six. I've had my eye on reading The Atlas Six by Olivia Blake for months, basically since it came out. I love fantasy. I love dark academia. I feel like I'm going to love this book. So when we decided to make it a book club pick, I was very excited. If you want to join us, we actually haven't hit the date for starting this as of when this video goes out. I think we start the week after this video goes out. So if you want to join us, the link is always in the description to join the Discord. This follows 6 people who are the newest recruits in the Alexandrian Society. Every decade, 6 new recruits get drafted into the Alexandrian Society to basically earn a place in this society. And it's, for some reason, it's giving me a fight to the death vibe on actually getting into this society. We're following the 6 newest recruits, and this is dark academia, this is fantasy, and I'm going to be reading it in like 2 weeks. So this is going to be read really, really soon because that's why I bought it. I needed it to read it this month. I am working on a video of trying manga for the first time, and I'm so excited to be trying manga because I hear so much on BookTube and from my friends here on BookTube about manga, and I just haven't dipped my toe into it yet, and I want to. I want to be a part of the manga loving people. And I feel like there's no way I can try manga without reading Spy Family. So I have picked up Spy Family Volume 1. This, I have only heard the most amazing things about Spy Family, and I had to get it. I was gonna get it from my library just for trying manga because I don't know if I'm gonna like manga. I really hope that I do, but I didn't know for sure. But the wait list was too long, and I felt like I really needed to try Spy Family, so here it is. I have high hopes that I'm gonna like manga. I like graphic novels, so I should like manga. Not too worried. To be honest, I know nothing about this, but I'm pretty sure it obviously by the title follows a family of spies. I feel like the title kind of gives that away, so I'm not, giving you any information that you probably haven't ascertained on your own. When this book came out, I knew I needed it, and it was Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. I needed this, and then it was compared to Clue in Thursday Murder Club, and I really needed this. This is by Benjamin Stevenson. I'm assuming this is very satirical and funny, and I'm excited to eventually dive into this book. The back says, everyone in my family has killed someone. Some of us, the high achievers, have killed more than once. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but it's the truth. Some of us are good, others are bad, and some just unfortunate. Have I killed someone? Yes, I have. Who was it? Let's get started. I needed to have this on my shelves. I need to read this soon. It sounds fantastic. I feel like it's gonna fall into a cozy mystery whodunit with a satirical vibe, and I usually love books like that, so I have really high hopes for this book and adding it to my TBR. That being said, that is the 9 books I am adding to my TBR this month and a half, and hauling for you today. Have you read any of these? Let me know if you have and if you've enjoyed them. I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.